Peace. This is Star with the Star Bloom. So we're gonna try this a different way. Okay. I'm not gonna give up on y'all. Y'all don't give up on me. I'm gonna use a different tarot deck. I'm gonna use the inner wisdom. I'm gonna see if God has any messages for us today. The most high, okay? Um the guides, right? I like to allow my chakras to be cleared at this time by my sign. I thank you to Archangel Uriel, Archangel Hanael, Archangel Michael for being here with me today. Also, my seraphim spirit. We ask that these messages be clear, that they be intentional only for our highest at this time, allowing us to be intentionally and continuously aligned. So we are recording, okay? But it doesn't matter because this message is going to be for us at this time. The first thing that Spirit wants us to get in alignment with is laughter. They say laughter is a medicine for the soul. So laugh, even if it is through tears. All right? Ooh, the next one is desperation. It says, never do anything out of desperation because in doing so, you may never regain your dignity or your reputation. This, yeah, I like this. This is pretty. I hope y'all can see it. I can't see if y'all can see. My apologies for the light. Maybe this will be better. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to see if this will be better. Ooh, okay. Okay, okay. The next card is honesty. It has always been said that honesty is the best policy. Always remember to be honest with yourself and with others. Yeah, I like this one. Suck it up, buttercup. Suck it up. Suck it up, buttercup. We all make mistakes and we can't always have things our way. Now that you know that, what are you doing or going to do about it? Tough message, but it is what it is. Don't be guarded. Listen, Spirit always trying to get personal. Listen, y'all, but we gotta be honest, okay? Of course, it is normal to have your walls up after being hurt, but after a while, your walls may be keeping out just what you may need to heal. Take a chance. I'm taking chances, Spirit. My walls is coming down. Surely they're coming down for the right people and person. I heard y'all. Are y'all listening to Spirit? Ooh, move on. In order to gain closure and healing for ourselves, we must move on from things, people, and situations we cannot change. I say, yo. Survivor. When everyone counted you out, you made it through because you're a survivor. I ain't put no makeup on today, y'all. I will I will cry my butt off right now. Messing with Spirit. Goodness gracious. Mm. And never regret your perspective. It says regret. We all have regret about something in life. The lesson to learn is not to dwell on it. Perspective. Sometimes in life, things become outdated or out of focus. This is a prime time to look at your life from a whole new perspective. And it's necessary because if you recognize that you've been in existence, you weren't breathing into your body, you weren't safe enough to be authentic. Ooh, you wasn't loving yourself. It says love yourself. In order to love someone else, you must love yourself first. You didn't give yourself the chance to love you, right? You were so busy trying to find happiness in others, awakening that you never spoke your truth. A lot of the times, if you don't allow yourself to recognize that you need help, right? Because you're trying to find your security in the things that you feel like you lost, right? You continue to cast pearls to swines, all right? Instead of recognizing pearls before swines is what allowed you to be at this rate of being dismissive in the epiphany of certain stances that you've been taking that could have been hindering you. 444. Let it be so that everything that you ask for, you desire will definitely come to you in the divine time. At the bottom of the card popped up, it says directions. Stop and take a moment. Catch your breath. But most of all, don't panic. Ooh. Mm. Look around and try to regain your bearings. Trust yourself. Your life compass will never lead you wrong. In the end, you always find your way, right? Always. No matter what's going on, no matter how things transpire, you have the opportunity to recognize the truth in it. You know, the truth not just even in the discovery of certain things, but the truth in you, the truth about you, the truth about how you feel about you, right? One more message, Spirit. Mm-mm. Perspective again. Evaluate beliefs, bird's eye view, and observe your reactions. Sometimes not reacting is the best reaction. Star divine, inner divine, deities, guidance, how the heck? Guidance, clarity and protection, choice, life direction, how you respond, consequences. And I know that that's what Spirit just sent me. I just heard something talk about cringe, somebody needing to be embarrassed mm, because of how they show up. I'm going to tell y'all that y'all need to learn how to reclaim your power because you may be in a space where you lack willpower and inner strength and self mastery, and you haven't healed the victimhood space that you may be at within yourself, right? So you can't honor your journey, right? Because instead of recognizing that somebody is in the place that they're meant to be, you sit casting off the things that you believe yourself to want but not be worthy of because proximity to people has kept you constricted and restricted in yeah, dreams gone afar. You got to learn how to be in your inner authority. I'm in my inner authority. I'm showing up true. It don't matter how it looks to anybody else. Why would I ever think about how anybody else perceives it? Why? Because I trust myself. Because I listen to the true self that's within. I actually represent the guidance versus the trauma. I stopped being in that rate. I stopped being in that rate. I'm not repeating patterns anymore. People be mad if they can't get you to stay in a pattern with them. They will be mad and angry at you if they can't get you to do that thing that you used to do when you used to do it, like I liked how you did it. They get real upset and angry. But what you have to be in representation of is regardless of whatever is occurring, be in the new story. I like that spirit. Regardless of the patterns and the steps that you previously took, you were always laddering to a space and at a rate, right? I believe in I would say in retrospect that we've been descending into ourselves in order for us to ascend. So now I can't do the pattern that I release, right? To get back to position that I surrendered and sacrificed, right? In order for me to be at peace within myself. We in awareness. We getting our lessons and we breaking cycles. What's cringe about that? Start to suit yourself. When you start suiting yourself up, you be ready and prepared for your day. And then you can't be offended. Look, God, you can't be offended by somebody else's self-expression. You don't need to judge. You never get around to it. It's never a thought. Why? Because you found your voice. You stop bottling up your emotions and you learn how to communicate. Peace. I love y'all.